got some announcements. We got some betrayal. Got some loyalty. Got some shit talking. All this and more makes for a great episode of Cha 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 on the drive home. Yo, so Summer Madness card has been dropped. It has been announced. First, they dropped the card that I guess wasn't the real card on accident, and then they deleted it, and then they dropped another card. I actually think it's a pretty good card. I don't think it's bad at all. I think if this card was on another league, people would be more excited about it. I think people are just kind of fed up with the URL and, you know, the fact that they're not going to be able to see the battles really unless they're on the app. And a lot of people don't have the app anymore. People are deleting the app, canceling their subscriptions, all that shit. So, I don't really know. But I do know that I think it's a pretty good card. What's good, my brother? Westbrook Mackish in the building. I think it's a pretty good card, yo. And I think it's some good matchups. I just think URL is just, they're just in the fucking shithole right now. Like, people are just kind of sick of their shit. So I feel like no matter what they put out right now, no matter what they promote, people just aren't feeling it right now. So, whatever. But I kind of want to see some of those battles, especially T-Top versus Jonathan. I think that's going to be a good battle. I think that's going to be a fire battle. Both of them get hella personal. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a dope battle. RBE announced Young Ill Ice Pack versus Big K. That should be a good battle. I got Big K winning that battle though, because it looks like Young Ill's last battle, he got smoked by Jonathan. It was recorded on Street Status League. They finally dropped that shit. But I mean, we're glad to see Ice Pack back. We're glad to see Young Ill. But Big K with another 30-second work. Is it the battle in August you told me about? No, so I'm throwing my second card, August 19th. It's happening at Oak Stop in downtown Oakland, right across the street from Mr. Fab Shop. August 19th. Come through, bro. 3 to 7 p.m. We got Marv 1 versus Mike Swift. We got Reverse Live versus Lucky. We got Foet Dev versus Caso Dinero. We got Sasquatch Josh versus Jay in the Message. We got some dope battles on there, yo. Come through. The only reason I'm not on this card, I was supposed to battle Big T on this card. I'm not on this card because I was supposed to battle Saturday, so I wanted to save all my focus for that battle. And this motherfucker flaked. This motherfucker flaked, yo. He's a custom motherfucker. He flaked. Trax James, Trax Lame, that nigga's a bitch. That nigga's a bitch. They caught him asking for an extra tray. Yeah, man, this nigga canceled right before the battle, so that was disappointing, but fuck him. I still went to the event for a hot second, seeing a couple niggas rapping, but I had to get up out of there because I had another event Saturday night, and then I had another performance Sunday, so I was busy anyways, but so I'm not going to be on the card, but I'm just running the card. I'm running the event. It looks like it's going to be dope, going to be smooth. Oak Stop, 2323 Broadway, Oakland, California. Town motherfucking business is going down. So yeah, slide through to that, bruh. What else we got? We got oh yeah, we got Smack upset about pretty much the battle rap community. He's tired of people talking shit. But see, here's the thing, man, is Smack lets all his staff do whatever the fuck they want. He lets them say whatever the fuck they want. Like, and they all represent the company. And it's pretty much all their behavior is what's making the league look bad. It's not necessarily Smack making the league look bad. You got all these people making the league look bad. You got Nunu Nails talking shit. You got P talking shit to these motherfuckers, treating people wrong, right? Like, ain't nobody feeling that shit. And if he's not paying attention to that, of course None is gonna call you out in the middle of a battle. Of fucking course. Speaking of None, Mike P is about to battle Rosenberg Raw on Trenches. What the shit? What's up, IRAP? Summer Madness 13 is a fire card. Smack just wants the fans to go crazy for it. I think it's a good card too. I was just saying that a second ago. I don't know if you were on here. I think it's a good card. I think those are solid battles. You got Tay Rock versus Av. You got DNA versus Jerry West. Jerry West never fucking stumbles. He always brings 3 solid rounds fire. You got T-Top versus John and Don. You got, I don't remember the rest of the card, but the card was fire. I like the card. So, you know, shout out to them for that. I just think they're getting so much hate right now. That was the other point I was getting into. They're getting so much hate right now because they're allowing everybody involved in URL to make decisions that really only Smack or Beasley should be making. Hollow and Torque, that's right. That's a fire battle too. If that battle was on any other card, on any other league, people would be like, holy shit, right? If you had New Jersey Torque versus Hollow It Down on RBE, people would fucking lose their mind, right? If you had it on KOT, anywhere, that card is fire. So I love the matchup. I do want to see it. I think that RBE has taken, you know, all the attention for their max out card, which is fire, and they haven't even announced the whole thing. They've kind of absorbed all the attention, but URL did put together a solid card. You know, it's not a bullshit card. It's not. Anybody saying that URL put out a trash card, they are just simply hating at this point. This is not a trash card. It's a dope card. All right, we didn't like the band Gnome Madness Impact. We didn't like that shit. All right, we didn't like that shit. And then the Born Legacy 3-on-3, we didn't like that shit. All right, we didn't like that shit. All right, but they came back with a fire card. I think Summer Madness is a fire card, so no hate here at all. Shout out URL for putting that card together. But yeah, man, who's not on Summer Madness is Mike P. And Mike P said, you know what? Mike P said, you know what, motherfuckers? I'm sick of y'all shit. I'm taking my talents across the street. And so, you know, let's just talk about this for a second, right? Because we know the URL took Danny Myers off the Trenches card. We know they took Prep off the card. They took Holmesy off the card. They took True Foe off the card. They tried to ruin Trenches Part 1, right? Now you got Trenches Part 2. You have another disgruntled employee, Mike P. And Mike P is like, fuck that. I'm going to go battle Froze on the Philly versus New York card because I think Mike is from over there. So it makes sense that he's on that card. But what's crazy is everybody just saw all these people get taken off the Trenches card, including Swamp, who Swamp's got the nerve to fucking go online and say, oh yeah, Froze, I'll fucking battle you anywhere. No, you won't, nigga. You just got taken off the card. You will not battle Froze wherever you want. You just got taken off the fucking card. So shut your motherfucking ass up. Shut your motherfucking ass up. You're not going anywhere unless them motherfuckers tell you going somewhere. He's like, oh, I'm battling in the Blue Room. I'm gonna touch all the state. Nigga, you ain't touching shit but that lawnmower and whatever check Smack and Beasley decide to hand you. Cut that shit, man. I don't even believe in you anymore. I wanted to see Swamp versus Verb, but after he said that shit, I'm like, come on, bruh. How you gonna say you gonna be on any card you want? The shit just happened. Nick, the shit just happened. You just got taken off the Trenches card. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, now Mike P is on the Trenches card. Now here's where it's gonna get interesting. Is Mike P gonna fold? That's what I want to know. Is Mike P going to fold? Is Mike P going to? He's already committed, and Easy's taking another risk too. I don't know why Easy's taking another risk. I don't get it, but then again, I do get it, right? You want to keep agitating the URL. You know, you kind of want to flex and show you can do whatever the fuck you want and that they can't stop you. All right. I kind of get it. But, and also, you know what? Easy's kind of smart too, because he knows by booking Mike P, that's going to start a lot of controversy. And I think that's kind of on brand with Chrome and Trenches now. I think they've gotten kind of used to making sure there's some controversy surrounding their cards, right? You had the hollow verse, or the Easy versus Man Hollow battle that started a lot of controversy, got a lot of eyes on it, and boom, that battle's got 2 million views. Then you had all the controversy around the Trenches card. Boom, that Easy versus Reed battle has a lot of views. There's only 4 battles in that card because Danny Myers pulled out at the last minute. Pause. Then you had Remy's card, her grudge card, where Easy supposedly got knocked out by Papoose, right? That's a lot of controversy, right? People are tuning into that. People want to see these battles. People want to see what the fuck happened. Now, you got Trenches Part 2, Mike P on the card. That is immediate controversy. As soon as that gets released, controversy. I feel bad for Froze. If Froze is writing all these bars that are specific to these opponents and he keeps getting taken off the card, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. I mean, he'll have like bars in the clip, but like, honestly, I hate writing for a bunch of motherfuckers and I don't get to battle them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this track's lame motherfuckers, custom motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nigga knew way before the battle he wasn't coming to the battle. You know how I know he wasn't coming to the battle? He didn't even show up to the face-off. Nigga, the face-off was on Instagram Live, nigga. It was announced. He was told days prior, oh, we're gonna go nigga, wherever you're at, right? Your lunch break, whatever the fuck, it was at lunchtime, nigga. You could fucking go do the goddamn face-off. The nigga didn't even do the face-off. So after he didn't do the face-off, I was like, I don't even know if this nigga's gonna show up. So then I started doing more promo. I started talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I start putting up little video clips, and I'm talking shit in the Western Conference group. He's barely responding. That's another indicator that this nigga ain't coming to the battle. All right? Now, it's time for the battle. Right before the battle, the nigga cancels. I knew the nigga wasn't coming, yo. Anyways, my point was, I understand. I hate writing for motherfuckers, and they're not even gonna fucking show up. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Anyways, so Froze versus Mike P. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna show up or whatever the fuck, but I'm excited to see the battle. And it is a battle that probably isn't exciting anywhere else unless it's on Trenches or Chrome or actually, that battle's exciting if it's anywhere but URL, right? Because if Froze went over to URL and had this battle, we still might be like, eh. The fact that Mike P is on a Trenches card is fucking fire. It's pretty fire. I won't be surprised if we see none on the fucking card, right? That would just, well, I don't know where none is from, so he probably ain't on the card. What else we got? We got Averb. Averb is going in on the URL. Yes, he is. Yes, he does. Yes, he did. And you know, here's the thing. Ha, CHP on the side of the road, you idiot. Here's the thing. If If verb decides that you're the enemy, you better watch the fuck out. And this is facts, right? This is fucking facts. If verb is your enemy, you better watch out, because verb, for some reason, has the power to shift the culture's opinion about you or about it or whatever the fuck it is, right? For example, verb was talking shit about A-Ward. Verb was talking shit about Swamp. Verb was talking shit about Ill Will. Verb was talking shit about Chess. Verb was talking shit about Av. Now Verb could battle any of those people he wants because he was talking shit about them, right? When Verb was talking shit about Anwar for a few weeks, right? We didn't hear from Anwar after he was getting cooked by Averb. Every day Anwar was on the grill getting cooked, yo. And I will watch that shit. I was like, damn, he's really cooking this nigga. Just making him look bad, you know what I mean? So Averb has that power, yo. Averb has that power. There are other bloggers that think they have that power, right? They make videos about people talking shit, you know, all this stuff. They think they have that power, but Averb actually has that power. Averb has the power to actually destroy you. So I think it's hilarious, but I also think it's not a good look for the URL, right? If you've got Averb bashing you, Averb like has mind control over motherfuckers. For some reason, he's able to get people to do what he wants them to do. So I don't know, man. He's coming after URL. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I mean, this might sound weird, and I know they can't even afford to do this because battlers are leave, but I kind of think URL needs to sit back for a minute and let people miss them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of similar to what KOTD did, I think, and what other leagues do. Allow the culture to miss you. You know what I'm saying? Did we think Briz Rothstein was the #1 talent back in the days? No. But do we think he's the #1 talent now? Yes. Why? Because he got into the altercation with Red and Mook. They kept talking shit, and now we want to see Briz Rothstein, right? But Briz Rothstein hasn't battled in 2 years, but we still want to see Briz Rothstein. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I mean, they can't afford to do it. You can't stall out all your battlers like that. You can't blah, 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 blah. But if you're not going to be on YouTube, maybe URL, you guys should just chill out for a little bit and let the culture miss you. Let the culture remember how they want you and how they respect you. Because you guys have a string of just going on. You're letting staff members do whatever the fuck in the show, and their decision making is horrible decision making, and it makes you guys look bad, right? Like, you know, shout out Nunu. She was a nice lady to me, but Nunu shouldn't have been fucking telling Swave that he can't get people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't have. You know, I saw P online threatening Gwitty that he wasn't going to get a URL contract if he kept talking or he get offline. And P was like, get offline right now. Get offline right now or you're not getting a URL contract. That wasn't verbatim, but that was pretty much like the gist of the conversation. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You had... I don't think anyone cared that Prep and Holmesy got taken off the card or Swamp, but when Danny Myers got taken off the Trenches card, the culture didn't like that at all. That was kind of like the last straw. And then after that, they just kept putting out trash events, not listening to the culture. Like, you can stay #1, but you need to listen to the culture. If you don't listen to the culture, just look at history and look at what has happened to other leagues when they didn't listen to the culture. So, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing over there, but somebody needs to be listening to the culture. Someone over there needs to be listening to these bloggers, reading Twitter, and compiling that information together and then making decisions. Not giving us 3-on-3s, which are pretty much 3 one-rounders smashed together. Like, come on, man. We don't want to see that shit. You guys had like all the top battle rappers in the world almost on one card for the double gnome impact, and we hated it. Like, I don't know, man. You guys need to listen to the culture, though. We liked double impact as a double impact event with established teams. We do not like teams thrown together and then not giving us a gnome, because there's people who wait all year for a gnome. There's people who wait all year for double impact. There's people who wait all year for Kings versus Queens. There's people who wait all year for Summer Madness. I think you guys did good with Summer Madness card. However, it is what it is. All this and more makes for a great episode of On the Drive Home. Yee!